freaks, it's Friday, August 1st, 2025. Coming up on the program today, busting the Burger King Breakfast Bandit backfires bigly. Plus, Board of Education versus a fuck-hungry bitch. Why you should not let a bat inside of your mouth. And going on first dates just for the freebies.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday, long-legged Mac Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Are you going to sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday!
Coco?
Happy birthday!
Oh my goodness!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Gotta say happy birthday to what?
Please, Mr. DC.
Timmy Boo. Timmy Boo Henson.
Oh, DC. Don't you touch my eyeshadow.
Out of what? This study.
Don't
Distant view.
We're having a party, a birthday party, just for Tim, just for him, Tim Hanson. Give the candles a blow and cut the cake. Get on the floor and dance and shake. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday to you. We've got balloons, party hats, and kazoos. All for Tim. All for him, Tim Hanson. Well, you the birthday boy. You the party boy. 3 cheers ahead. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. I say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday to you.
It's Distorted View Daily, sponsored by the hottest blacksmith twink on the internet's #1 admirer.
My name is
Full bloom AIDS.
You gotta see the pussy or the butthole.
Wait a minute.
Yes! Tim Henson back here with you one more time as we end the week with the Friday show.
Timothy James Hansen.
It's your birthday!
You're another year closer to death.
Another year older! I'm working on an AI Richard Simmons. This has been a problem for a while because, Richard only recorded birthday wishes for normal names like, Alex, Bill, Jessica. When listeners call into the voicemail line, though, and they want Richard to wish them a happy birthday, they've got ridiculous names like Toilet Twink, Bloody Cunt, you know what I mean? Those are way too specific. But now we can sort of have Richard, personalize these birthday wishes.
Stinkfinger.
Yeah, maybe it's Stinkfinger's birthday.
Bloody miscarriage. It's your birthday.
I mean, it's a work in progress. It is true, though. It is my birthday. I'm another year older. Thank you for all of the birthday wishes, which I have yet to receive, but I'm sure I'm going to get some today. I'm going to just sort of pretend that I'm a deeply loved individual. I'm kind of done being modest, so if you would like to celebrate my birthday, the best way to do it would be to fork over some cash. You can always PayPal me, show@distortedview.com. Sign up for a Sideshow membership. At the very least, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review over there at Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That's what you can do for me. One day I'm going to be gone, and you're going to wish you gave me that 5-star review. It's going to keep you up at night. Your lack of support for this podcast is what probably killed me. Murderer. You've got blood on your hands.
Bloody miscarriage.
No, that's enough, Richard.
It's your birthday.
as you heard at the top of the show, we've got another sponsor. Rodder Pay, tell us a little more.
Well, the person who sponsored today's show actually provided a poem for me to read.
A little unorthodox, but go ahead.
I don't think I should.
Why not? They paid the money to sponsor the show. Just, read the stupid poem and be done with it.
Well, the poem is titled, I Know Where You Live, and If I Can't Have You, No One Can.
Aside from being a bit wordy, what's the problem? Just read the poem. Come on. I'm sure it's tongue-in-cheek. It's a fun thing. I already cashed the sponsor's check. Come on. We got to go through with this.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, flame-forged god of iron and sweat, with golden locks tossed by the forest's breath, you stride through the mind and my genitals alike, a myth reborn. A twink Adonis, oh God, I'm so horny.
Very close to rhyming. I'm sorry, before you go on with this poem, who exactly is the sponsor talking about?
Yeah, apparently this individual is obsessed with an OnlyFans model who does blacksmithing shirtless.
So the person sponsoring is not the OnlyFans model. It's just
a creepy fan.
Is there any more to the poem?
The clang of hammer, rhythmic, bold. Grab my hips with your calloused hands and breed all my holes.
Jesus, did they provide a link to this guy's OnlyFans account?
Yes, here you go.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ash Cravencock.
Believe it's Craven Knock.
Agree to disagree. He is like a little dude, but he's got muscles. Twink? Twunk? You decide.
May I finish the poem now?
Oh, there's more. Go ahead.
You don't know me except for the packages I've sent and cut out words you once described as harassment. But I will have you one day. You will smith me. And if I can't have you, I will set you free.
Slightly menacing.
Oh, and then in parentheses, the final line is, I will murder you.
Huh, okay, so a little more than slightly menacing. So now we're just helping stalkers scare their victims. That's pretty much what a sponsorship to Distorted View Daily has turned into. Well, believe it or not, we'll talk a little more about Ash Cravencock, his blacksmithing, and his admirer later on in the program. Right now, though, we've got some audio. First up, I don't know if this is rage bait or if this is 100% honest, but if so, guys, I feel for you. Dating out there must just suck. These are the type of women slithering about the dating pool.
I think it's perfectly socially acceptable to go on dates as a hobby.
Some people like to read. Some people play sports. She goes on first dates several times a week.
Like one of my hobbies is going on first dates. And here I am. I go on the first date, to meet the guy, to talk, get to know them, tell them about me, see if there's potential love there, whatever.
That part just seems more incidental than anything. Well, I'm here, and there's a guy around. Might as well try to get to know him.
That's a small part of it. The big part of it is that I go, and I get to try a new restaurant or a new spot in Boston. And usually, if not always, it's fun to buy the guy. So I'm let's go explore a little bit.
Yeah, explore on his dime. There would be a way of expressing this without sounding like so much of a greedy, insincere cunt. You know what I mean? It's look, I understand, finding the right guy out there is hard. So, I go on a first date, and if there's a spark, there's a spark. But if not, hey, I got to explore a little bit of the city, try a new restaurant. So it's not all bad. That would be fine. But it really seems like she gets off on not having to pay for dinner. We really just have to start normalizing going Dutch for the first date or two. You know what I mean? There just can be no expectations on either side. Guys are always like, I'm going to pay for her date and maybe we'll make out or I get to touch her titties. It'll be harder for her to say no if I pay for her date. Women, on the flip side, know that nothing is going to ever come of this date. There's not going to be a second date. They go into it knowing they're going to get a free meal, and that's going to be it.
Let's try to, grow what I know about my city, and then when I go out with my friends, I can be like, oh my god, I went to this really cool new spot. Let me show you. So I always try to get the guy to, pick a restaurant that I haven't been to yet, or pick a cool new up-and-coming spot or whatever. So anyway, today, we are going to the F1 arcade in Seaport, which I haven't been to, but it's, run by, the F1 racing company or whatever, and it's got, all these, simulators and, professional race car driving games.
It sounds so expensive. I'm excited.
So that's what we're doing today. Never been. The offer was that or Pet Shack. And I'm like, I've already done Pet Shack, and like Cisco's right there, so that might be a part of it.
Also, Pet Shack is like $10. I want to get my money's worth. Again, it's hard to take these TikToks too seriously because they know people are going to be watching it. They want engagement. So I guess she's amping up the shittiness. There are comments from dudes who are like, guys are starting to get wise to how females operate. And then another guy replied, you underestimate how dumb we are. She was doing that very annoying TikToker sitting in her car, recording a vlog type of clip that is so popular. The other thing that drives me crazy, I hate this style of TikTok. Have you seen these where it's like one person is arguing with themselves? Like it's one person, but they're playing both sides of the argument. I've got an example here. We recently talked about that Sydney Sweeney commercial about her jeans and the whole uproar about that. Here is a guy debating himself.
Are people overreacting to the Sydney Sweeney commercials?
What? American Eagle paid a white woman to talk about how great her jeans are.
Right, it's a double entendre. She has good jeans because people think she's hot, and American Eagle is selling jeans.
It's a series of supremacist dog whistles. And in response, American Eagle's stock shot up 17%.
The thing about a debate or a conversation or disagreement is you've got to think on your feet. You don't know what the other person is going to say, and then you have to sort of respond to whatever points they bring up. This is so carefully curated. It's so easy to score points against yourself when it's you saying the opposing views. You know what I mean? You're setting everything up yourself. So I don't know if this person wants to sound smart. Everyone loves the idea of winning a debate, but call me crazy, but I think it's cheating when you're doing all the talking, when you're fighting against yourself.
Supremacists are feeling emboldened, and America is celebrating it.
I mean, the commercials feel icky for a number of reasons, but maybe this was just
Isn't it almost so sad when you think about everything that's happening in the world, everything that's been reported on, like there's a loneliness epidemic in the U.S., people aren't going to bars anymore. People aren't hanging out with their friends. We're all just staying indoors, sequestering ourselves. And then you see videos like this where a dude is having a conversation with himself as if he's his own friend, having a gentle debate about something. It's pathetic. And again, I get it. It's a TikTok video. It's for an audience. But still, wouldn't it be more interesting if it was two different people with different views having a conversation rather than looking at the same guy using the same voice, saying two completely opposite things? It's just nuts. I ran across one other TikTok video that annoyed the shit out of me. I have to share it with you, and then I promise we'll move on. This is like a joke, but it's preachy and political, and I hate every second of it.
How many conservatives does it take to change a light bulb? None. They don't like change, even when it makes the world a little brighter.
What you're missing is the self-satisfied little smirk at the end. It's like, yeah, made you think, huh? Sad but true. The worst part of it for me is like that very last thing she said, the way she said it. That's what I said, and it's true.
None. They don't like change.
Yeah, that's bad enough, right? But I was expecting that. But just the way she says this last part.
Even when it makes the world a little brighter.
Betcha I made you think just a little bit. Are you happy with your vote? Yeah, I thought so.
Even when it makes the world a little brighter.
Ugh, it's like the way people talk on public service announcements. So visit your local library. It's absolutely free. And when you pick up a book, you might just learn something. Right? It's like that same energy. Some fucking dork telling me to read. Keep the propaganda to yourself, bitch!
How many conservatives does it take to change a light bulb? None. They don't like change, even when it makes the world a little brighter.
Suck my fucking dick! Jesus Christ, how annoying. Speaking of annoying, we feature so many police body cam videos, and most of the time, the person being arrested is just fucking insane. Either methed up, or drunk, or just a combative redneck. We must never forget, though, that there are plenty of shitty cops out there, including this guy, Detective Bumbledork. He pulled over a car, not really sure why. Car wasn't speeding, he just looked suspicious. I think the cop ends up saying that the driver used the wrong indicator or something. I don't know. He put the wrong blinker lights on. But he's really doing some sleuthing here. He thinks he caught this driver committing a bunch of... He doesn't know what he caught this driver doing, but he did something. He's just, he's going to figure it out. Cops got a hunch.
I was at my house. I got some lunch, and then I'm heading back to my house.
Oh, where'd you get lunch?
Burger King.
He says Burger King. He went to get lunch at Burger King.
You have your license on? Going to get breakfast. It's 12:50 in the afternoon.
Okay, so now the cop is back in his car, and he's like, something doesn't add up here. I'm going to investigate further, because this guy says he's getting breakfast, yet it's 12:50, and everyone knows Burger King stopped serving breakfast at 10:30. Here's the thing, of course. If you listen to the beginning of the clip...
I was at my house. I got some lunch.
He got some lunch, not breakfast. He never said breakfast. The whole reason for the cop being suspicious is based on something the driver never said. Now this is going to turn into a whole episode of Dragnet. We got Joe Friday on the case here.
Going to get breakfast. It's 12:50 in the afternoon. So you came all the way down to Halden to get some breakfast?
It's the closest Burger King.
Was it DoorDash or something?
No, I picked it up.
Oh, you went through the drive-thru?
Yeah.
So now he wants this guy to get out of the car because he didn't like the answers. Again, something just doesn't smell right here. You went through a drive-thru?
Went down and went through the drive-thru. I saw you go down. You came back pretty quickly.
Yeah, the cop was apparently there the whole time on the side of the road. He saw the car go to Burger King and come back, but it was too quick.
So you were able to get down to the drive-thru that fast?
Yeah, there's no one in line.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he says, there was no one in line. It's kind of hard to hear with the audio.
Is there anything, any kind of narcotics or anything in the vehicle? You said you went down to pick up breakfast.
Not breakfast, lunch.
You said breakfast to me.
No, he never said breakfast. You said breakfast, and he didn't correct you.
I was at my house. I got some lunch.
Lunch!
And then I'm heading back to my house. I said breakfast. It's a burger. I mean, a burger can be a breakfast food.
It's 12:50.
Okay, so I meant lunch.
It's true. Like, if I worked the night shift or something, and I went to bed, and then, I wake up in the afternoon, I'm like, I'm going to get some breakfast, even though it's, the afternoon. I get it.
Okay, so you had 2 eggs for breakfast, but you said that you had low blood sugar from not eating.
Yeah, it's not a lot of food.
It takes a long time of not eating to get low blood sugar.
The guy says, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, officer. I had some eggs in the morning. It's been a while. I was feeling woozy. I got some Burger King. It's not a fucking federal offense.
But do you see why, it's
honestly, no, I don't.
It's just not adding up to me.
That I went to get lunch, and I'm driving back home.
No, you told me you went to get breakfast. It's 12:50.
Again, the police officer's whole argument is predicated on this thing that the guy never said, that he was going to get breakfast. He didn't say that. By the way, now there are other cops on the scene. What a complete waste of time, money, and effort on the side of the police officers here.
I meant lunch.
Okay, if there's nothing going on, you'll be on your way.
I know, I'm pretty confident that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
You want me to get out of the car is because I said breakfast instead of lunch.
Yeah.
And you said my hand was shaking.
Yeah, I would be freaking out, too, at this point. If the police officer thought I was up to something, made me get out of the car, practically arresting me because I said breakfast.
You can open request the body cam footage, sir.
Oh, and he did.
You should know what's going on in a motor vehicle stop by this time.
Okay, I think I just summed it up. So it sounds
well, you skipped a lot on your recording. You're missing a lot of information.
All right, so tell me what I said.
You're not going to narrate what's going on here. Right, okay, I have a body camera that's going to do that for everyone. I don't know what time or how long the canine's going to take. So you're right. I'm not going to waste anybody's time.
This is where the police officer realized he fucked up, I think. He's starting to feel silly. He threatened to bring a canine unit to, I don't know, sniff out the guy's car, see if there's any narcotics in there. But he's like, you know what? It's going to take a while to get the dog here, so I'll just let you off. You probably have drugs in your car. You're probably high on crack, but I'll just give you a warning.
I don't know what time or how long the canine's going to take. So you're right. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Okay? I'm just going to give you the summons for improper signal, and we're going to be on our way.
Improper signal. I wonder if that was even dropped. Oh, I would contest that big time. I found this kid's TikTok account. And the very next video he posted was this.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
All right. Finally, now, before we get into the news, we've been having fun playing some of those stag records / trucker tapes over the past few weeks. I found some new ones. I want to play just one scene from Sensuous Women and Men Together, which sounds like a pretty generic title, if you ask me. There are some good scenarios, including a stuffy principal of a high school. The scene begins with him dictating some new school dress code policy.
And furthermore, there will be no more wearing of the new garments known as hot pants, which are an affront to the morals of this school and this community. And all skirts will be of a length reaching 1 inch below the knee.
Wow, what a dick, right? That phone call that you hear is actually his wife. So I'm going to fast forward to the part where he picks up the phone and starts talking to her. A voice that may sound familiar.
I've been so fucking busy, I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. What the fuck have you been doing? You're all out of breath. I thought you were busy at a club meeting.
I was, you fuck. But Angela called and I sent the square bitches home. Some of the girls were here, so we had a little fucking suck session. It was a pisser. My pussy's still wet.
Yes, this woman has appeared in multiple audio sex scenes. She's the one that coined the term pussy buddy, right? You're my pussy buddy. Carol! You filthy slut! I love her. And come to find out, the principal is not so stuffy after all.
My pussy's still wet. We're all ready for tonight. How about you, shithead?
Now, don't worry about me, you bitch. Miss Kramer is still here, the young apprentice teacher I was telling you about. I'll get her ripe and bring her to the party.
That should be a ball. She's a sweet-looking little bitch. Give her a good fuck now and get her ready. The boys will go for that round little ass of hers.
You bitch. You must be reading my cunt-sucking mind.
Cunt-sucking mind is a great phrase. Feel free to incorporate it into your everyday vocabulary. So I'm going to fast forward now to where the principal seduces the teacher, also known as sexual harassment at the workplace. Come on, guys, lighten up. It was the 60s or 70s or 80s. It was acceptable back then. It's just how things were.
Notice you're wearing that short wraparound dress again.
I believe that goes against school policy.
I'll bet the rumors are right. As soon as you leave school, you take it off, and walk around in hot pants, As you know, you're on probation, you know. I have the power to put you on it permanently.
Well, I very much want the job, sir. What do you want me to do?
Well, I want you to attend a little party with my wife and myself tonight. A wife-swapping party. I think you'll enjoy it.
Mr. Jackson, what are you talking about?
We're talking about your future here at John F. Kennedy Elementary School. You either fuck my wife and everyone else in attendance at my party, or I'm kicking your ass out on the street, bitch!
Now, don't give me that respectable gentleman bullshit, you little bitch.
Mr. Jackson...
Now stop playing dumb, you dizzy cunt. I wasn't talking about your goddamn scholastic record. You fucked and sucked every teacher and student in that cocksucking school, so stop the Virgin Act.
Why, you're terrible. And I'm leaving right now because this is disgraceful.
You cunt.
I love it. Like, I hear your concern. Counterpoint, you cunt! Does that change anything?
Do you want the fucking job or not? Giving up a piece of ass sure as hell isn't as important to a little cockhound like you.
He makes a good argument.
Cockhound like you.
Well, she thinks about this for about 2 seconds. You know what happens.
What do you want me to do? I want the job.
Well, you can start by taking your hand off that fucking doorknob and turn around. Yes. That's right, you bitch. Now, take off that cocksucking dress. Son of a bitch. I was wrong. You don't have a fucking thing under that dress but your naked ass. Why, you little cunt. Oh, you little cunt. Oh, shit. Oh, You beautiful ass hot little bitch.
All of the dirty talk I've ever learned comes from these trucker tapes. You filthy, disgusting cunt bitch! You're absolutely filthy! That pussy reeks! Skanky! And I expect the woman to reply, "You're turning me on, Tim. That wreck busted snatch looks like it's been butchered. Do me!
Bitch.
Do you like what you see, Mr. Jackson? Yes, I'll go to the party with you. May I leave now?
Leave? Shit! You dick-sucking wench. We're going to fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're going to fuck!
You even have your cunt shaved. Oh.
I love this guy's voice.
That sweet, juicy little cunt lips of yours. Oh, they are a fuckhound's dream. Ooh, that tight little ass of yours looks delicious. I can't wait to...
Like a delicious Chinese meal, succulent.
Bang your butt. Oh, so round and soft looking.
All right. Now you've seen the merchandise. What the hell more do you want? I mean, what do you want me to do, Mr. Jackson?
I want a piece of your ass, you bitch. And stop the Mr. Jackson bullshit. When we're alone, you can call me John. Now get your fucking cunt over here and get down on your knees. I am going to fuck the shit out of you.
I declare I will fuck the shit out of you, you bitch.
Fuck the shit out of you.
Again, guys, I urge you all to try this out next time you have sex. Just talk like that.
I
See what
want
happens.
You ripe for the party.
Yes.
Let go of my cock, you cunt.
Remember, the main sex is going to be taking place at this party. This is just sort of like a tryout, if you will. Let me just fast forward to the banging. I'll play a couple seconds of it, and then we'll move on.
Oh, just shove it in my pussy. Oh, now you've got me wanting to fuck.
Now, don't be in such a hurry, you fuck-hungry bitch. Now, get down on your knees. And put it into your mouth. Now, just lick the head while I arrange for privacy. Yes.
I think you should have arranged for privacy before this all started. He does get on the intercom, and he tells his secretary that he's going to be busy. Clear my schedule.
Suck the cock, you bitch.
Well.
No. Fuck your mouth with it. Lick it all with that cock-sucking tongue of yours. And now put my balls in your mouth and suck them. Mm-hmm. Yes, get them all in your mouth, you bitch.
Yeah.
Now, come on, spit on my balls. Oh, shit, now lick your spit off my balls. That's right. Oh, you...
Love the sound effects.
Spit off my balls.
Lick the spit off my balls, bitch. Now turn me around and tongue fuck my hole. Yes, I demand a proper rim job. He's awesome.
Right.
This might be my favorite one yet.
Dick sucker. Mm-hmm. Damn. You really know how to give a good head job. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Your balls taste...
Salty, sweet.
Good and sweaty.
Good and sweaty.
Now let me get my mouth on your prick again.
Oh.
I want to wrap my lips around it.
Oh.
Suck the hell out of you.
You shut your mouth and get back to sucking. I demand it. Again, let me fast forward and let's see where they're at in the sex.
I'm hotter than shit. Stick that big prick of yours all the way down my throat. Oh, touch my tonsils with that head. Fuck me with it.
Here's the thing. If he's shoving his cock down her throat, she wouldn't be able to talk, you know? I think in this first scene, she just sucks him up. Like, there's no penetrative sex.
Oh, my cunt sweat already. Oh,
her cunt is sweating, I think she said. I don't know.
Become till my pussy's running dry. I want to swallow your load, motherfucker. Oh, pop off in my mouth.
You better get... Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. I want you to swallow every drop of my cum. I'll suck it, you bitch.
This is Fellatio Manifest.
Open your mouth, bitch, because here I come.
I don't know if you can tell, but he's orgasming right now.
Suck and lick every goddamn drop of it. On. Lick it. On, lick my prick, you. Come on. That's right.
All right, I think you get the idea. That's just the first scene from the audio tape, Sensuous Women and Men Together. Maybe we'll play some more next week. Right now, though, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted, fucked up news.
up for the fucking sideshow, you cheap sons of bitches. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah.
All right, guys, I could sure use your help. If you're not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow, now is a great time to sign up. Couple reasons. It's my birthday. Did I mention that? Let's make this one momentous, especially because it's the 20th anniversary of Distorted View Daily. I would absolutely love it if we broke some records for Sideshow memberships today. Go to distortedview.com right now. Choose between a monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime member. Ooh, how about a lifetime membership? Never worry about recurring charges. One-time payment, that's it. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Every week I do exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Typically that includes 2 bonus segment shows and 2 full-length exclusive shows. This week was no different. Sign up right now and you can listen to them all. When you sign up, you get access to a personalized podcast feed. You can just sort of copy that and plug that into, whatever podcast app you use. It works with most all of the big ones. Now, if you happen to use Spotify to listen to podcasts, you'll just sign up for the Sideshow right inside of the Spotify app. Just search for Distorted View, tap on the About section on Distorted View, and you'll find a link to sign up for the Sideshow inside of Spotify. Same deal with Apple Podcasts, although you're given a choice. You can either sign up on the website or you can sign up right inside of the Apple Podcast app. And when you do, all of the exclusive shows will appear right alongside the free episodes in your feed. This is how I make my living. So please, if you like the show, consider signing up. A couple other ways to support the program. We've got a Patreon account. If you pledge at least $5 to patreon.com/distortedview, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV for only $25. I think I do have 3 or 4 more shows that are already sponsored. We had to shuffle some around. Like today's sponsor wasn't supposed to be until next week, but the person who was supposed to be today wanted to sponsor a Tuesday episode of the show, so I had to move things around. But yes, I am getting all of your requests to sponsor the show. Thanks to everyone supporting the program. That way you can just PayPal me, show@distortedview.com, or you can go to paypal.me/distortedview. Okay, 2 very quick stories now. First up, I hate, when things fly in my holes. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to say that. But at night when I'm walking the dogs, there's always these bugs flying around my face. Because, I've got my phone flashlight on. And, of course, the bugs are all, flying around the light. And inevitably, one will fly in my ear. And it freaks me the fuck out every time when you hear that. Oh, I hate it. What's worse is when an insect flies in your mouth. Apparently, I'm just walking around slack-jawed. I'm a bit of a mouth breather. When I'm doing my old lady walks, my power walks. I like to call it a power walk. I'm really moving. I got to move 200 and X amount of pounds. It takes some work, So I'm, hustling, bustling, walking, doing my, 5 or 6 miles. And, sometimes I'll have my mouth open, to breathe, take a deep breath, and inevitably, fucking mosquito or fly, finds its way in there. It's the absolute worst. Well, what the woman in our first story experienced would have to be the absolute worst. Let me just read you the headline. Bat flies into woman's mouth, leaves behind $20,000 medical bill. I gotta say this pisses me off. You guys remember when I had my little heart episode? That's like a normal thing that happens to people. I mean, it's not super normal, but when you hear about people going to the hospital, going in because their heart is wonky is, one of the reasons why you'd go to the hospital. It's pretty standard. Heart attack, stroke, broken arms, all those type of things, right? My medical bill, and I was only there overnight. It was like $100,000. And ultimately, they didn't really even do anything. It's not like they had to break open my chest, give me heart surgery, put in a pacemaker. Nothing. They didn't. They pumped me full of drugs. They monitored me. By hour 3, I was chomping down a fucking hamburger from the hospital cafeteria. You know what I mean? It's insane. This woman swallows a bat, probably gets rabies. Bat is, biting at the inside of her mouth and stuff. She walks out with only a $20,000 medical bill for that freak accident. It's bizarre. All right, Erica Kahn learned 2 things the hard way. Never go without health insurance, and never scream when a wild bat is flying towards your face. I'm sorry. You know, it's easy to say that, but when a bat is flying in your face, yeah, your first reaction is to scream or run or whatever. While stargazing during a trip to Glen Canyon National Recreation Area in Arizona, the 33-year-old Massachusetts resident found herself face-to-face with a bat that got wedged between her camera and her head. In her panic, she opened her mouth, probably to scream, and the bat, because it really had nowhere else to go, went inside. I screamed, and part of the bat ended up in my mouth. I don't know which part. I don't want to know, she said. Yeah, you'd think like the worst would be if the bat's mouth was in your mouth, right? Because it could bite. But you also don't want a bat's asshole in your mouth. Like bat dung or what is it, guano? That could cause all sorts of problems. All right, though she didn't feel a bite, her father, a physician, urged her to start rabies treatment immediately. She bought a health insurance plan the next day. Well, that's not going to kick in. You don't think the health insurance companies know that scam? Like you break your arm and then apply for health insurance? Like, no, they're not going to cover that. She bought a health insurance plan the next day, assuming it would cover what was clearly a medical emergency. What are you, a dumb bitch? A dumb bitch who opens her mouth for bats? She began the rabies vaccination series at a hospital, followed by additional doses across 3 states. Then the bills arrived. The total, over $20,000, with $17,000 coming from Flagstaff Medical Center alone, mostly for the vaccine and the immunoglobulin, I don't know, some sort of injection. Her new insurance declined to cover anything, of course, citing a 30-day waiting period that didn't apply retroactively. What's really funny is that technically this woman could have gotten COBRA coverage, which is health insurance for people who have just lost their job. Yeah, she could have been covered, right? She was unaware she was still eligible for COBRA. Experts agree she made the right medical call, though. Rabies is nearly always fatal once symptoms begin, and saliva from a potentially rabid bat, especially when deposited directly into your mouth, is about as high risk as it gets. You know, if her dad was not a physician, she would have just been like, I ain't going to the doctor. If I start to feel bad, maybe I'll get it checked out, but I'm not going to worry about it. Like, she's just that dumb. Dr. David Schlimm, a rabies expert, said you could hardly have a more direct exposure than this. Today, Khan is back to work, and she's got better insurance now. She's still chipping away at her debt. She's managed to negotiate some bills down and has set up payment plans, but over $19,000 remain. She's not very good at negotiating, is she? She managed to negotiate some bills down. So it started at $20,000. And after negotiating and paying some of it, she's down to $19,000. Despite everything, Khan hasn't lost her sense of humor. Quote, I know what bats taste like now. It's an earthy, sweet kind of flavor. It's actually a pretty funny story if it weren't for the horrible medical bills that came with it. Ooh, girl, I feel your pain. All right, a final story we have for you. Here's another dumb bitch. I'm sorry, what have I always told you? If you commit a crime, don't confess to it. Also, don't start confessing to other stuff. Like, sometimes these people will just start talking, giving additional details to authorities. And it's like, no, don't mention other felonies that, they're not aware of. Sometimes people are just so excited and proud of what they've done, they have to get it out. Even if it's as simple as writing it in a diary. That's a bad move. People can find that diary. A Minnesota woman who inadvertently handed police the key evidence against herself by writing about her crimes in a personal journal has avoided jail time and will instead serve 3 years of probation. Vanessa Guerra, 31, was formally sentenced Monday in a district court after previously pleading guilty to a felony charge of receiving stolen property related to a vehicle theft case. Although the offense carries a potential sentence of up to 5 years behind bars, Judge Krista Jass opted for a more lenient outcome. The woman will pay a $454 fine and must comply with several restrictions, including from abstaining from alcohol. You know what? At that point, I'll just be like, I'd rather do the jail time. Abstaining from alcohol and illegal substances and not possessing firearms, ammunition, or explosives. The case all stemmed from a 2023, let's call it an incident, involving a stolen Ford Freestar minivan. Like, what a fucking dumb car to steal. Oh, you look so badass rolling around in a mommy wagon. It wasn't even like a new Ford Freestar. This car was valued at $2,000. A hunk of junk. It was later sold for scrap in Blue Earth County. Staff at the salvage yard told authorities that Guerra was the one who brought the vehicle in and completed the sale. During the investigation, Detective Andrew Konecki visited Guerra's mother's residence where Guerra and her boyfriend had been living. While there, Guerra's mother handed over her daughter's journal. Ooh, so it was the mother's fault. That was an unintentional confession just waiting to be read. In an entry dated the same day the van was reported missing, Guerra wrote, quote, "Totally stole a car today! Exclamation mark. Something I never thought of doing." She then added, "Fucking super freaking out about it." If Guerra meets all the conditions of her probation, the felony charge will be downgraded to a misdemeanor. She has a prior record that includes convictions for theft, marijuana possession, driving without insurance, and operating a vehicle on a suspended license. At the time of the incident, she'd been working as a DoorDash delivery driver. They don't do much in the way of background checks over there at DoorDash, huh? You know, considering their whole business is like hiring people to deliver foods in cars, you'd think they'd want people without, suspended licenses, driving without insurance, theft, all things that could be a big problem for your business. Well, hopefully Guerra will meet all the conditions of her probation, and then, the charges will be dropped or downgraded to a misdemeanor. I'm not sure if she's still working for DoorDash. They did not weigh in on this news story. Legally, she's not allowed to drive, so she shouldn't be working for DoorDash anymore. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Friday. Rod or Pay, tell us a little more about today's sponsor, please.
Do you smell that? Oh, God, is it intoxicating. That's the unmistakable aroma of a twink blacksmith's hairless armpits glistening in the reflection of a glowing Ford.
Rod!
I'm sorry.
Try to focus.
Do you think he's cut or uncut?
Maybe if you sign up for his OnlyFans, you might find out. But why?
He's so blonde, I can't tell if he has no hair on his armpits or if it's just covered with that
Rod, that's
light dusting of...
Oh, my God. Don't tell me you're the sponsor of today's show. You're Ash Cravenock's #1 fan, Rod.
I admit to nothing.
Just tell me this. Is there a restraining order in place?
Good God, don't be ridiculous. It's called an order of protection, and it's court-mandated, but not enforced.
What the hell does that even mean?
Shh, don't you worry about it.
Why don't I just take it from here? Look, I don't know if he's a twink. I don't know if he's a twunk. I don't know if he has hair on his armpits. I don't know if he's completely hairless. But if you'd like answers to those questions, you can sign up for my man's OnlyFans account. I will provide a link on the show notes today. He's an interesting guy. I can see why, people might be obsessed with him. He really is like a blacksmithing dude. As a matter of fact, he appeared on a reality competition on the History Channel. I think it's called Forged in Fire. States here he was a champion, and he's going to be on the season premiere this year. So this guy's got a lot going on. Reality TV, OnlyFans, he may or may not have armpit hair. People want to smell it, though. I'm reading the comments on, TikTok. Bunch of sickos. All right, so check out Ash's OnlyFans, and thank you so much to the complete psychopath or sniff freak who is sponsoring the show on his behalf. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you, freak. Got a little phlegm in there. Love to hear from you, freaks. Many ways to contact the show at DistortedView.com. I'm all over social media at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. Write down this number or, type it into your phone or whatever. 206-666-4463. That's our voicemail line. That's how you can have your voice heard here on the program. First, let's check in with some patrons. These guys, or gals, I guess, or theys, whatever, pledged $5 over there at patreon.com/distortedview, and they received access to a special voicemail line where I play their calls first.
Hey, Jacob, Tim Blanche here, calling again because my first voicemail was terrible. So anyway, my point was what I was saying. And the original one is I realized I'm now officially an old man is because my son was listening to some, I don't know, mumble rap.
Oh, yeah.
And I made this statement going, I think the old stuff is better, meaning the old hip-hop.
Yeah.
Like, well, fuck.
That is a very old person thing to say.
I'm old now, got the get off my lawn kind of attitude. But,
yeah, and what's with these kids and their haircuts?
I don't know.
I hear that a lot, and I'm like, wow, that is a huge red flag that you are old. When it's like, why don't you cut your hair? They look so weird. They got broccoli head.
I like old hip-hop.
Once you start telling younger people what to do, it's over,
it's
man.
It's fucking much better. The new stuff seems kind of low effort.
I do have to agree with you there. Like, I understand kids having their own style, their own idea of what looks good, haircut-wise and stuff, but that mumblecore rap or whatever, that is really lazy.
I drink out of my shoe. I drink...
It kind of sounds like they're all, like, drugged up, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
Like Lil Xan. Whatever happened to Lil Xan?
Your fucking head. So, all right, Tim. Hey, by the way, I'm glad the sponsorships are working out. That's awesome.
By the way, I do have to mention, did I already talk about this? How we had to shift around. I think we did. We have to shift around some of the sponsors because one person wanted to have it on Tuesday, and then someone else wanted something a little more complicated that I didn't want to deal with today. Guys, I'm telling you right now, things are getting out of control. If you have a topic or something you want me to mention or a sound clip, that's fine, but I can't do a whole show. People are coming up with bits for me to do that'll take fucking 30 or 40 minutes or something. It's like, I mean, I appreciate any money I get coming in, but, it's $25. I don't know what you people expect for... Well, I know what you people expect for that price. Everything.
You don't know me, but I know you.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, I have your phone number, so tread lightly, my friend.
And I want your soul. Nah, but tell me why I just got fucking stung by a bee for the first time.
Oh, it's going around.
If I live through the night, I'll call tomorrow.
Oh, my God. I'm always getting stung by goddamn bees. The last time, or wasps or hornets or whatever the fuck is going on. So the last time I talked to you guys about this, I just found out my mom got cancer, came down with the cancer, and then I was out walking and bees swarmed me, I'm like, what the fuck's up with that? And then just this past weekend, I was at a store with Lord Douche, a place called At Home. I don't know, it's like a home goods store. They got decorations and I don't know, all sorts of crap, Chinese shit. I'm in the store. And it's not like I just walked into the store. We were there for a while. We were in the kitchen goods section. I look down and there's a goddamn bee on me, getting ready to sting me. I don't even know how the thing attached itself. I mean, it's ridiculous. Prior to these recent incidents, the last time I got stung was like when I was a child. I remember I was sitting down outside in the backyard, on a picnic table, and I was playing with my Legos outside, and I got stung on the neck. Then, fucking 30 years later, now it's like every other week I'm getting stung or, attacked by ticks. I'm convinced I have Lyme disease, by the way. I don't know if this is like a hypochondria thing, but I've had extreme fatigue, and I could just be depressed. I don't know. Depressed or lazy, bored, I don't know. But I've just been I've been so tired. And, this has been happening for a while. I went to the doctor last year about this. It comes in spats for weeks at a time. And they're like, weird, that's strange. They don't really help. They did some blood tests and they're like, oh, everything seems to be okay. I don't know if they checked for Lyme disease, though. Now I'm convinced I have Lyme disease because I found that tick on me. One of my dogs had Lyme disease. I'm like, what if a tick had attached itself to me prior to this last incident? Then I start looking up the, symptoms of Lyme disease, and I'm like, I've got all of those things. My bones hurt. I'm constantly tired. Again, my crack medical team is not in any rush to get back to me. They're probably sick of my bullshit. They're like, oh, now he thinks he has Lyme disease. I always secretly think the doctors are under the impression I'm trying to pull one over on them. Like, he doesn't really have fatigue. He's just saying that to get out of work or something. Like, I'm bullshitting them. I just want to, inform them, I don't even have a real job for your info. I'm a podcaster. I'm not trying to get out of nothing. I don't have a job to get out of. By the way, did you hear? Probably not, because who cares? But just the other day, Justin Timberlake came out and said, you know what? I finally figured out what's wrong with me. Lyme disease. He was diagnosed with Lyme disease. So, it's going around. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT is also convinced I have Lyme disease. ChatGPT, by the way, is the worst thing to happen to hypochondriacs since WebMD. Doctors have to absolutely hate fucking AI.
Hey, Tim. I'm coming to you live from the cyber truck of cyber sex, or should I say, virtual rape.
I just passed a new Tesla dealership. I think they're moving dealerships or something, because we had one in Cincinnati, one part of Cincinnati, and they moved to a bigger location. And the whole fucking parking lot is just full of unsold cyber trucks. There's all these TikTok videos of car finance people taking calls from individuals trying to offload their cyber trucks. And the problem is they're getting shit money for it. They paid like $100,000 for these trucks. Not even a year old. 7,000 miles on it. It's nothing. Guy was offered like $55,000 or $60,000. And the dealer is like, I can't sell this thing. I can't give it away.
Just calling to request some more insensitive reenactments. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Keep it up. Future lifetime member here.
Hey, now's a great time to, pull the trigger on that. It's my birthday. Let's make it a good one for me. Daddy wants to hit Red Lobster tonight. Crab Fest, here I come. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. God, is it? Oh, God.
Now lick your spit off my balls.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. I'll be back on Monday to do it over again. Until then, bye, everybody!
It's time once again for this week's featured podcast review on Apple Podcast. Today's review is titled Addicted to This Audacious Podcast, and it's written by Gobble Gobble Gobble. Gobble writes, when listening to Distorted View, I feel like a crackhead who got hold of the wrong stuff. This podcast is truly revolting, but I can't stop listening and laughing because Tim is that hilarious. I've been a loyal listener and patron for over a decade now. Thanks for making me laugh through the good times and the bad. Jagoo. Thanks, Gobble 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 Gobble. Would you like to be featured on Distorted View Daily? Just leave us a review on Apple Podcast. Your comments could be read on the program by yours truly. DV has a post office box. Send all mail to Distorted View, P.O. Box 36268, Cincinnati, Ohio 45236. Please, if at all possible, refrain from sending piss, shit, or pubic hair. Thank you. This is your announcer, Rod or Pay, reminding you, incest. Incest is a good thing to do. We'll see you back next week, freaks.
Incest's a good thing to do. Incest's a good thing to do.
Bye! Have a great Friday, you motherfucker!
Maria Athens, signing off.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.